What's up, everybody? Back in my car again. I have just enough time before I have to pick my daughter up from dance class. We got a whole bunch. We got 7 packs. Turtle Power. You know, I was not that excited to open up turtle packs at first. But you know, now that I've seen them spoiled, it's actually a little exciting. But to kind of slow ourselves down, I got a murders pack, and we're just gonna show the goods in the beginning because that's what these packs do. And what are you? You guys see that okay? Anrags Rampage. Oh, it's the mole. I hate the mole. Oh, let's go. We got 2 rares. We got a Surveil Land. Let's go. Oh, that's sweet. Hey, there we go. I don't know if there's any other good uncommons, but for the sake of just recording, Elite. It looks like a butthole. We know how we do with cards with buttholes on here. Nothing, we just put them down. That's all we do. But just opening a few packs before we have to go pick her up. But turtles, like I was saying, looks kind of surprisingly fun. I know it's a much smaller set, just like the Spider-Man set was, but you know, they actually thought things out a little bit more. Right? They said this is going to be an actual set. So we like to say thank you to Gavin Verhey and whoever other people may be. I don't know if Gavin exclusively worked on there or if he touched it at all. But we say thank you to him, Mark Rosewater, and the rest of the MTG team. Who is that? Wiley Duke. Goes tap begin one left, draw 1 card. Hey, okay. For doing a pretty decent set, you know? What is that? Repulse. Just like my ex-wife. And our foil card, and that's a land. It's a Volar land, at least. Okay, nothing big out of there, right? Just to kind of give you a little bit of examples of what I've gotten so far as far as turtle cards. Some pretty neat cards, some rares. In my opinion, I can understand of why it can be hard to do so many legendary creatures when you have such a huge franchise like TMNT. But there are too many of like the individual cards, because I kind of feel like they take away from each other, you know? Why they're so important, why they could be so impactful to have like a card like, oh, I've got to get every single one, and then collectors, you know, lose their mind. But especially when it comes to completing a full set, that one's foil. But I would have liked it a little bit more if some cards were, you know, just exclusive or just like one turtle. But I never knew that there were more turtles. It kind of makes sense, you know, when you have like a multiverse of, or we call it multiverse now, of TMNT. Okay. Because there's a female turtle with a yellow headband. Never knew that. There's an even bigger one. I think this is her, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or someone close to her. I don't know who this is. Baxter Stockman. I'm going to say I don't know all that much about the franchise itself. This is not the Shredder we want to see. Shredder Unrelenting. We want to see the mythic or the rare in this slot. This is Raphael, the Night Watcher. So he doesn't have his Scriminus. He has something a little bit different. And then Turtle Power. Flash, turtles you control get +2/+2. Okay, not bad. Oh, and then Foil Island. Just in case you want to see that. Probably going to do this much in depth. Turtle Power. Unnoticed by the crowd, the strange canister bounced several more times, striking and smashing a glass jar which felt 4 small turtles. If you're a fan of me, or a friend, I think it's probably more accurate, or maybe even family, you might notice that I don't have long hair anymore. Got a cut over the weekend. It was about time. I don't think I've had a haircut for 6 years. Very, very long time, you know. I hope you can see these just fine. And I hope I can make shorts out of these just fine. What do we got? It's a frog spirit. Right now my camera is backwards. I cannot read it. I do not see what's going on. Let's sit down the commons. Who are you? The Neutrinos Elf Rebels. Wow, okay. Never would have expected that color. And I think in this slot you get like a guaranteed specific TMNT character. Like Donatello, Leonardo, you know what I mean. What we got? A fox. Foxy Cleopatra. Not a specific legendary creature. But we did get two. Who is this? Krang and Shredder. Let's see, can I put this? Maybe I could put this in Umbris. What's behind that? It's just a regular foil. Nothing notable. Okay. It's cost 6. It doesn't trigger my commander. I don't think I'm going to do it, but it does buff it up. I would imagine that there are probably better cards from the TMNT set or just from anywhere else that would... What in the world is happening? That would buff up Umbris a lot better. Whoa! TMNT almost flew off the end. Crazy. All right. Whoa. We're just going to drop these down, aren't we? Get it back in the middle for the people to see. Are we there yet? Uncommons? Yeah, here we go. So it's, what is this called? Not Bant. Not Azorius. Boros. Boros is what it's called. What are those? Rebels. Let's see. I can't read backwards. Just pulled out in the previous pack. And yeah, that's the one I was hoping I would pull. As far as like the class. This one apparently pretty solid. I forget what you're supposed to pair this with. But it's really good for Rakdos decks. And then who is this? It is a human ninja. Not legend. Oh, sorry, not rare. And then just the black-green tapped land. But hey, that's good. That's the one we want to see. All right. Here we go. We're going to skip over these. The comments. If you really want to look at the comments, then I suggest you go look them up. What do we want to see? What do we want? I think I want either Shredder, because I wouldn't mind doing a mono black deck around that. Or, oh yeah, there she is. What's her name? Jenica. There's a pig lady behind her. Look at Miss Piggy. I'll stop. Or, oh, what's it called? The white dino? You know, the one that goes in any dinosaur deck? Well, we got two today. Let's go. Mikey and Don Party Planners. I do think I pulled this one in a previous one. I've got nothing but full art lands. And it's just an uncommon. Okay. Not bad. Very exciting for the other class card. The blue one, I don't know how expensive it is. I really don't. Last one, so I want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming here. I appreciate you sticking around, leaving a like, leaving a comment to help buffer everything. Ooh, don't want to peek. Don't want to spoil the fun for everybody else. You know, it can only get back into the swing of things based on how much expendable income I have, and with having 2 kids, you know, expendable income is not always there. So, I want to say thank you for watching. And I hope to see you again in the next video. What is that? Michelangelo's Technique. One more behind it? No, one more behind it. We got 2 foil cards though. Thank you. Bye-bye.